Day 62, a lovely Saturday morning. Plenty of guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 guys on site. So, a quick overview of what they actually did yesterday, which is quite a lot. Palm trees, which I'm not happy about, but they're digging out the actual size where the actual palm tree was, which is quite essential for the support of the main spare building. So, I'll show you what that looks like. So the slab itself has now got all the DPM, relevant DPM on it. The rebar guys, bigger team of rebar guys here today, obviously rebarring the floor, because the aim is to physically pour concrete, the whole slab and footings on Monday. So you've got everybody doing the actual porch area, the main foyer into the house, the main columns through the middle of the house, the main support walls around the house, and then over here you have like a mesh, they call it, so that will end up going down and again smoked up in the air across the actual floor itself. So it's a lot easier to put that in pre-made than it is obviously make it manually. Yesterday they obviously dug out the holes over here, which unfortunately meant that the palm tree had to disappear, which is a real shame. I did say to them there's a way of actually digging it up and replanting it rather than just mullering it, and they said they'd try, but the palm tree's in half, so I assume they didn't bother. We've got dust shooting up there now for the neighbour. Obviously 11 weeks late, but that's not their fault. Previous guys didn't do it, but we do need to get it up on that side as well. He's the one that moans the most, so, and in his defence does get most of the actual wind and dust. Over here they're still looking to dig out something. I'm not too sure what that is. Fingers crossed it's not going to be any more of the floor, because we need that moved out of the way so they can actually roll. So I don't know where the Bobcat man is again, but we need that moved so that Henry can roll. This here is actually the steps into the house. So that's been dug out. That's the steps into the main underground part of the house. And again, they've still got to dig all this bit out here as well, which is the back end of the car park, carport, car garage. That bit wasn't done, so we need to dig that out as well. So yeah, it's starting to come together a little bit more, that's for sure. So today the aim is to obviously finish off that rebar, so that Monday the concrete lorries can turn up and we can start getting ready to pour. That's the main aim as far as I'm aware. Colin's over there obviously setting some goals, spraying people with disinfectant and taking their temperature. Not too sure what that's going to achieve, but that's COVID in Barbados for you. So yeah, I think that's the main aim for today, is literally trying to get that slab done, trying to make sure that the swimming pool area and the patio area over on the far right hand side is now ready and the excavator can go. But we've got to make sure we dig everything out before the excavator can go. So that's probably the goal for today, get rid of the cost of an excavator, which is bloody expensive per hour. All the time that we're still needing it, it's not going and we're getting charged by the hour. So I think their main aim is to get all of that done and then get the actual excavator and some of the machinery moved on so we can try and reduce some of the actual cost. But other than that, I can't see anything else that they're probably going to be doing that they aren't already experienced in doing or started doing. So yeah, pretty much that's where we are, I think. So I'll update a little bit later on. Okay, so 4:30, return to site, shed load's done, which is great news. Slab is nearly done. Rebar guys are back in tomorrow finishing off. Boarding's been finished off. Floor has been rolled and levelled, waiting for the final roll. Guys are still mixing. Footings for the porch have been set out and poured. Not finished off, but nearly there. What else has been done? The boxing for the slab itself, all around the outside, that's been laid as well. Spin it around. Okay, so you can see that this has actually been dug out. This is the actual step that's going into the building, so that's now been dug out and filled. Over here has actually been filled as well and rolled loads, but obviously the roller man's got to come back out tomorrow and continue rolling all of this. He's got to roll all of that. The wall has been finished off with the detail, which is what that man's doing over there. He's going to be obviously doing that bit next, which is basically plastering that and doing the actual block lines, like the corners here. These boys are still mixing cement, bless them. Tough old game doing that all day. Fair play to them. Tyson, how are you, buddy? He's a good lad. So yeah, all the boxing that's actually set in place. This is obviously this jut out here is where the 16-inch columns are going. There's going to be one there. There's going to be one there. They're going to have to obviously do the steel for that. That obviously then comes right up through here, up to the middle floor to take the actual roof. Boxing all the way around, still got to be tied in, but it's ready to go. All the way around the outside. They've still got to do the far end. That's still not done yet. They've still got to do the column parts in the middle, which I assume is what that one there probably is, and these ones here are obviously for over here. All the middle columns are in, so you've got 4 columns on that side of the house, and you've got 3 columns this side of the house. I'm not too sure why they've not equalised those. I need to have a word with them about that. They've done it to the drawing. They were meant to be equalised. It might be like that because of upstairs. I'll talk to them about that anyway. Other than that, floor is as is. They've got to try and dig out this piece here. So from here over to about here has got to be dug out all the way along to that container, because we've not been able to do it. Basically, the whole driveway's been done down to about here, but then we need to dig out all of this bit as well. So real pain in the ass. That's all got to be dug out and basically mould like here. So we need to do that before the actual excavator goes back, which is now parked up over there. So fingers crossed it's there because of space, not because it's going. And then technically we can crack on with the rest, which is literally getting rid of all of this and rolling this whole slab to make sure everything's actually smooth and ready to go. And then look, it's already plastered, look. Fair play to them. And they've also got to put a dust sheet like that one there, dust against this wall here to protect next door as well. So that's one of the next things to do. Other than that, the steel guys are in tomorrow to finish off with 3 labourers. Monday we will be pouring. Tuesday, Wednesday, we will be seeing blocks come up the floor. So we're going to be coming up to ground floor level next week. So can't bloody wait for that. So have a great weekend, and I'll check in potentially Sunday, Monday.